This video is brought to you by World of Myths, a new strategy card game where you can play as a leader from your favorite mythology, gain reputation and prove yourself worthy, defeat your opponent by destroying gods or their temples. Jump into the gameplay by clicking the link down below. I'm excited to see you on the battlefield. Hey everyone, it's Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic, and the fun thing that we're trying to do is we're playing rotation-proof dinosaurs. So we only have these 6 dinosaurs after rotation, and we're trying to make it work, except for Huatli's Raptor. I can't go 4-color with this, but with rotation-proof, it's everything that is after core set 2019. So Guilds of Ravnica on is what's staying in rotation, and so I am using lands from Ixalan, all of the Czech lands I am going to use because you just have to keep them in order to make this deck work. So what we're going to do is basically a mid-range deck with the dinosaurs and kind of like a Super Friends deck, getting all of our value from all of these planeswalkers: Domri, double Vivian, double Domri, and Vraska, Nissa. We have Thrash for removal in the early game. Ripscale Predator, actually a pretty good dinosaur, especially if we have Icon of Ancestry. If we have, 1 or 2 Marauding Raptors to make him a little bit faster to bring in. There's some pretty cool things that we can end up doing with Ripscale Predator with this deck that actually makes it not a bad dinosaur. So I actually am okay with it. We do have 2 more in the sideboard. We have to have a sideboard for Vivian Arcbow Ranger to work, which is really good. Playing a 3-color deck, we're only going to run 1 of her. Otherwise, I would probably be running multiples, but in a 3-color deck, it's going to be a little difficult. So it's difficult to make a 3-color dinosaur deck work with only 6 dinosaurs in the format, but the dinosaurs we have are really good, and we have Icon of Ancestry, and we have all the fun things to play. So let's go ahead, get into the gameplay, see how this does, and wish me luck. All right, up against Singo. Bring it on, Singo. And we may have too many planeswalkers in the deck instead of just removal. Because, Lava Quill would be nice. I do like the Thrash that we have in here. So, Stomping Ground, tap, pass the turn. We're on the play, so Thrash and Brontodon into Shifting Ceratops. Gonna be good. If we can find a Marauding Raptor off the top, it would be sweet. That is a great draw, though. Icon, is it as good as other stuff? Icon of Ancestry is one of those cards where I like it. It gives card advantage, but not necessarily up against a more aggressive deck. Thrashing Brontodon, we're gonna play it maybe on turn 5 is kind of the idea. If we find land along the way, we can play it and thrash. I'd like to thrash that now. They have the Field of the Dead. Then we can Shifting Ceratops with haste. The answer typically is thrash the Risen Reef, right? Anytime that they get to keep that on the battlefield, probably gonna lose. So kill the Risen Reef, swing, and we get a hasty Shifting Ceratops into the Predator possibly. If not, Icon of Ancestry, hopefully some more removal. And this isn't terrible. Not too shabby at all. We haven't seen Black Mana yet, so I'm not thinking Yarok is out and about. That's bad though. Okay, Marauding Raptor, Icon of Ancestry on Dinosaur. This lets us swing in with the Brontodon. Down to 15, past the turn. Hopefully we can get there before... I'm not sure if this would be a Scape Shift deck. That's actually not terrible.
The immolation
we can deal with Chandra. They can't kill our guys now. Kills... Okay.
Glad I can help with your not being on fire problem.
Glad I can help with your not being on fire problem. That's silly. Alright, so... I think we actually go face here. Dragon Skull Summit. Shifting Ceratops. Give it haste. It takes 2 points of damage. Haste. Or, yeah. Swing it face. They're probably going to kill the Ceratops or the Raptor. They kill the Raptor. Okay. Down to 9, past the turn. Risen Reef, okay. They try to chump block, we trample in for as much damage as we can. Chandra ticks up to 3. A lot of triggers. If they get to these zombies before we can kill them, it's going to be an issue. Ooh, they're close. This we're not terribly worried about, though. Dude, the voice acting for War of the Spark, or the new ones too, they did a really good job. Okay, pass. Do my turn. Yep, down to 19. Oh, man. All right, if we need to pay for trample, we will. So swing in, and we can pay the 2 life to get out the Predator still. Okay, give it trample. Down to 5. Pay 2 life and Predator. There's a 7/6 with Menace. How crazy can they get on this turn, though? See, we do have lots of green mana. Haphazard Bombardment. Yee. Good chance of hitting dinosaurs. Don't hit a dinosaur. Don't hit a dinosaur. You can do it. Please, deck. Give us the luck. The luck of the dinosaur.
Oh, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
The protection from blue is actually pretty good here as well. So hopefully Shifting Ceratops doesn't die. Oh, okay. All right, take 2. Yep, resolve. Resolve. 4 of them. Okay. Well, Icon of Ancestry. Definitely play this. Just in case we end up with a creature. Okay, Dinosaur. No, no, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, Dinosaur. Do we have anything that can get haste? Only Shifting Ceratops, which won't matter now, right? So I guess we probably... Well... Alright, swing in. Risen Reef can't block. We give it trample. And we just Icon of Ancestry on the end step. Pass the turn. We have to do it before Haphazard Bombardment resolves, and just in case of Temple of Malady. Mending of Dominaria. Okay. That doesn't really do much for them here. Reach your card to your hand. Okay, so they have a blocker. That gives us game if Haphazard Bombardment doesn't kill us here. Or if they don't hit a land. Land for blocker. Alright, we might have them still. Oh, okay, they do find another blocker. We still have enough for lethal. Swings in with Risen Reef, I would. Neg 3, go for it. Do it. Dare ya. Kill that zombie. Did it have enough? Okay, I didn't think they had enough. Okay. Okay, before that happens, let's go ahead and dig for something. Shifting Ceratops! Yes, so we have a hasty creature regardless. Whew. Alright. Oh, it dies because of the Icon of Ancestry. That's right. Okay, that was a good play. That was a good play. That means that there was a much better chance. But we found Shifting Ceratops off the top. Marauding Raptor as well. We still have enough to play it, right? And a haste. But we don't get trample, so we have to go with this. Okay, so... whatever. Okay, Shifting Ceratops. No, I messed it up. No. Oh, oops. I forgot to give it haste before I went to combat. I thought I'd already done it. All right, let's get out Marauding Raptor, though. Pass the turn. Oh, my goodness, Jeff. And now they have Field of the Dead going. Doofus. Oh, man. Double Risen Reef. All of the zombies going to come out. I had the game. I won, and I messed it up. I'm sorry, guys. That was a big mistake. Ah, Jeff. So basically, we have to hit another Shifting Ceratops to win this now. It's the kill Marauding Raptor. Yeah. I had the game. I just messed it up. Got ahead of myself. They didn't have any mana up. They didn't have enough to block because Risen Reef couldn't block the Ceratops. So they had 5 toughness. We had 6 points of damage. So we had the game and I messed it up. And now it's over. I can't think of a way that we come back from this now. Especially, oh, man. Double Field of the Dead. Double Risen Reef. Still playing stuff out, yeah. Let's go ahead and give this haste now. Dude, Jeff, you're an imbecile. I'm going to count this as a win. Like, if we were playing Paper Magic, I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't know. That is a big mistake regardless. I just went ahead too fast. Yeah. I kind of want to see what's on top here. There's a shock. Okay, well, I counted myself out too quick. I was going to concede. I forgot that we even had shocks in here. We only have 2. And, well, conceding would have been the mistake there. All right, let's go for another one. That works. All right, up against Quirk. Bring it on, Quirk. That reminds me of My Hero Academia. One of my favorite shows, by the way. Love it. Oh, I think this is a bit too slow. We are going first, though. So if we find an untapped land, we actually have like Rotting Registrar on turn 3, which is never bad. I'm going to keep it, I guess. All right, let's go for Rootbound Crag first. We have more things that are playing around that. We might want to go for the Thrashing Brontoton first anyway. All right, what are we up against? I mean, a big 7/6 is not terrible. Oh, we need to find land. Give me land. We have 24 lands in the deck. We should. I've run more lands in this deck than I've run in most of my decks. Hero of Precinct 1. There we go. Found the land. That's grand. Let's go for... Do we want to start discarding our cards already? It might be... You know, it's a 7/6. They're going to have chump blockers galore, but we bring down Domri, kill the Hero of Precinct 1. Life should be pretty good after that. We do have so few creatures that these digging for creatures cards are pretty hard. So let's discard... I think it's Vivian that we discard. We want to keep our Thrashing Brontodons for creatures. So discard the Vivian. Land is good. Stomping Ground tapped. Domri lets us play Nissa for the next turn. Domri also lets us kill Hero of Precinct 1.
There'll be nothing but dust when I'm
and
done.
They could swing in already. Do we want to swing in here is the question. Yeah, I guess we do. Yep, they chump block. Pass the turn, and they have to be thinking that we're going to be able to kill something and swing in with a big boy on this next turn. So swings at Domri, that's fine. We don't get the Nissa because of it. We were swinging a little bit more aggressively. They have Mortify. Makes us discard. Now they're going to Mortify us. Yeah, good call. Good play, sir. Well, we get rid of a Thrashing Brontodon. Hopefully we hit this Nissa. Land for Nissa would be great. Oh, man, I hate discarding all of the cards, but it's a 7/6 for 3 mana. I mean, you don't not play it, right? That's really good. It really is. I mean, if you have a chance to play a 3/4 or a 7/6, you tend to go for that. I hate getting rid of all these creatures, though. Maybe we need to have, like, Command the Dreadhorde or something in here as well, because we do remove a lot of other people's creatures. Assassin's Trophy. Okay. Take action. It comes in untapped, right? So, grab Forest. If we're going to play the Nissa, let's do it. So that was sweet. Now we can play our Nissa. Thrash. Thrash is interesting, actually. So we get to thrash whatever we want to against them. So play the Nissa, untap Forest. Swing on in there. We'll probably hold up this Thrash. I don't want to spend it right away. Pass the turn. We'll most likely be thrashing this Corpse Knight. At the same time, though, I want to make sure I hold up a blocker. Seraph of the Scales. Is damage equal to their power? Seraph would be nice to get rid of. We take a lot of damage from the Corpse Knight, getting 3 triggers, but I think I'd rather kill the Seraph of the Scales. Alright, so wait until they go to combat. Plays the land, Cruel Celebrant. Alright, let's go ahead and kill Seraph of the Scale now so they don't get the extra trigger from Cruel Celebrant. We do take 2 at Nissa, but that's okay here. Yeah, 2 more pingages. Swings at Nissa. Swings at face. Okay, they're going for the aggressive play here. Interesting. Alright, Thrashing Brontodon. Untap. Forest.
Behold, nature's true power.
All attack. 6 damage. Takes it down to 7 past the turn. Alright, alright. Bontu would be pretty bad here. I'm not sure. I mean, Abzan tokens is always an interesting way to go. There's a lot of pieces to this puzzle that people might be playing. It could be March of the Multitudes. As we swing in, they could probably get enough damage overall. Down to 12. A Overgrown Tomb tapped. We are going to untap the tomb and swing in with everything.
The land fights
Hopefully,
for us.
oh, do they have Settle the Wreckage? We're already forcing them to block with 1. This feels like a settle. Just in case of a settle. That would be very bad for us. Spark Double. Okay, March of the Multitudes. 5 points of damage. Okay. Kills 1 forest. Blocks the rest. Gains lots of life back. And these guys all die with Cruel Celebrant. So we take 5 more points of damage. Down to 2 and 2 in the air. Nice. Oh, man. Good game. I did call it out. I said there was a possibility of March of Multitudes. We needed to play as though they didn't have it. Otherwise, we would have just been dead on the next turn anyway. So, yeah, that's pretty rough. All right, up against Jace. Bring it on, Jace. And let's do this madness. Domri versus Chandra. We can... Ooh, can we keep this? We do need 2 green mana for that. I like the opening hand, but pretty much all we can play is shock. So I guess we do mulligan that. This is better. Keep this. Drop the Domri. It's the only thing we can't play in the hand at the moment. Or the Thrashing Brontodon. I do like having Domri to be able to play. Maybe Icon of Ancestry. If we get to Domri, we can play the Thrashing Brontodon, and I want creatures almost more than I want this. So let's go ahead and drop the Icon of Ancestry here. It's Icon of Ancestry, probably the weakest card actually in the deck. So let's, and there we go. We had another on top. Stomping Ground, tap, pass the turn. Thought Erasure, Bibblethip. Bibblethip. Oh, man. All of our green mana coming to haunt us. We have tons of green mana in the deck, but there are cards that don't have green on them. Tyrant Scorn, boo. Down to 19. Do we pay to play Icon of Ancestry? It might be our only play for next turn, or the Domri, of course, but I'm going to go ahead and play it. Icon of Ancestry on Dinosaur. Not Homunculus. Pass the turn. And Rotting Regisaur. Okay. That's bad. Oh, now we have to play this Thrashing Brontodon with Ping the Life. Otherwise, we're just dead in a couple turns. Pass the turn. Yup. Make them discard a card, which they probably want. Did they not discard? Or was it the land? It was the land. Okay, I just looked at it early. That's what happened. Tyrant Scorn again. Well, some people draw all of the things while we do not. And we're dead on board. Nothing that we can't even play at this point. Blast Zone could have been there. I just want to see what's on top of our deck here. Rotting Regisaur and Shifting Ceratops. Pay the 2 life and concede. Oh man. That was pretty quick. Alright, up against Greed is good. And I tend to be pretty greedy with my opening hands too. Not that one though. I mean, oh dude, if we find red mana, this is pretty insane. But yeah, we're gonna mulligan. Now we find all green cards. 3 colors is rough if you don't hit the right lands. This Blast Zone coming in twice. The only one of it. A little annoying there. We're going to have to keep this. Drop. Oh man, what do we drop? The 2 expensive guys? Keep 5. Drop 1. This is so hard to even get mana for. So there's almost a better chance of hitting this. We do have a lot of green in our deck, so there is still that chance. Dragon School Summit tap, pass the turn. We have all 3 colors. If we draw green mana, we can play Thrashing Brontodon. Woodland Cemetery. Well, we're getting closer to that, so pass the turn. I mean, Thrashing Brontodon with Vivian, it's not bad at all. Vivian is so good. Alright, Terramander comes down. We shall shock it. Alright, so Drake's interesting. Ooh. Alright, I'm not going to go for discarding all of my hand again. Pass the turn. Rotting Regisaur would be really good there. This deck probably plays more Lava Coils too. So maybe the Rotting Regisaur was the better play. Chart a course. Okay. I mean, we're going to go for it next turn if we don't find a way to play Vivian. If we find a way to play Vivian, we just have a heyday with that for sure. Terramander. Okay. Well. Swing. Man. Down to 17. Rotting Regisaur. Pass the turn. I hate having to discard 2 amazing cards. Both require a land. The protection from blue is what's going to make us keep the Shifting Ceratops, though. It lets us swing in every turn, basically. Not keeping a chump blocker. Interesting. Ah, but we can kill... Ah! Discard this. Play the Shifting Ceratops. Dude, the protection from blue is huge. They do have some stuff against that. So blocks here takes 7. Sweet. Totally fine with that. Down to 10. Pass the turn. Can they deal with this Shifting Ceratops? Otherwise, we probably win the game in 2 turns. Lava Quill definitely takes care of it, though. Opponent scoops it up. There we go. Yes. Really surprised they didn't have any removal there, but we'll take it. We will absolutely take that. All right, well, you went 2-2 with the rotating dinos, and one of those, I mean, we kind of deserved, but didn't. And that was fun. Overall, I like this deck. In hindsight, we went way too heavy on the Planeswalkers. What I'd probably do is, it's so greedy. I want to keep Vivian Arcbow Ranger, but there's so many times it wasn't good. So what I would do is I drop all of these, drop down to like 2 Icon of Ancestries, and just add in all of the removal. We already have 2 Thrashes. I'd probably actually go up the 3 mana Domri again, just like 3 copies of that. It has the fight, which is great for our creatures. And then I would just go for maybe more Shocks and Lightning Strikes. So like 1 more Shock and Lava Coil. Lava Coil has gotten worse. Chandra might not even be bad either, but like Chandra's Triumph is good here as well, where it actually hits Planeswalkers. That is one nice thing. We kind of have Thrash for that same reason, so maybe like down 1 Lava Coil, up 1 more Thrash, which also gives us the creature as well. So that's probably about how I would do it. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.